What is going on? My name is Bryce Henschel, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the top 5 things I did pretty badly my first year in college. So let me get into it. This video is going to be about everything that I didn't do very well in college, everything that I might have messed up on or didn't do as well as I probably should have done last year in college, because I'm a sophomore right now. So I just posted that video the other day saying what I did very well at college my freshman year. So in this video I'm going to be talking about the things that I did very, very poorly. And trust me, there's a lot of things I did very, very poorly my freshman year of college. So let's just get into it. Number 1. This might be the financial mistake that I made my freshman year of college. I did not get a part-time job the entire year. So I didn't get a part-time job the entire year because I just thought that I was actually told not to get a part-time job my first semester of college, just to see how much time I would have between school and lifting and stuff like that. So I didn't want a job to get in the way of my grades and whatnot. But after that first semester, I actually did look for a job. I applied to 3 jobs, but didn't get any of those 3 jobs. But in reality, I just didn't, I didn't try super hard to get a job my spring semester in college. So that is right there. I missed out on a lot of money right there. We're talking about, I could have been working 4 days out of the week. And so that's 4 days out of the week for the entire second semester just gone. So that right there, that was a humongous financial issue or problem that I made for myself my freshman year of college. And I didn't even need a very good job. I could have worked at Taco Bell and that would have been just fine. But yeah, like I was saying, I could have just gotten a really easy job at Taco Bell or something, and it would have brought in $9 an hour, and that would have been just fine. I would have made so much more money my freshman year of college if I just got a simple part-time job. And don't get me wrong, the time requirement that it would have taken me to work, which was what, maybe 16 hours a week. That 16 hours a week, I would literally spend that time just playing video games, because other than school, lifting, hanging out with friends, I would have just literally been playing video games. So that time was absolutely wasted, because let's be real, you're not doing anything productive when you're playing a frickin' video game. So I would convince all of you to go out there, if you're in college, or maybe even before college, in high school, get yourself a job, because it'll be worth your while. Tip number 2. I did not go to any career fairs. Yeah, I don't think I went to a single career fair my freshman year of college. And why, you may ask? Well, part of me just thought that's not really a good use of my time. The odds of me getting a job were probably very, very low. And I didn't really want to talk to a whole lot of people about stuff I really wasn't interested in. Whatever the job they were talking about would have been. I don't know. Those were just the excuses that I was really telling myself. But now that I'm looking back on it, I'm thinking about why that probably would have helped me a lot better. But another excuse I gave myself was I didn't have the proper clothing to go to a career fair. Now I feel like I look a little bit more sharp, but this isn't really business attire. I don't have a suit or anything. So I just brushed it off, instead I didn't have the right clothes or whatnot. So those are really the excuses why I didn't go to a single career fair or an internship fair or whatever it was called. Let me tell you why I should have gone to an internship fair. Well, first of all, it would have given me more experience being in an interview or talking to people that were a little bit higher up than me in a company or something. And then 3, it would also got me out of my comfort zone, so I would have been in that whole that whole growth complexity stage, you know what I mean? And who knows, I might have gotten a job from it or met someone super cool and we could have became friends, who knows? But anyway, those are the reasons why I think it would have been a really good idea for me to go to a career fair. And that is one thing I did not do my freshman year of college. Tip number 3, I did not go to every single school event that they had on campus. I did go to a lot, and if you saw my Snapchat stories last year, I went to a hell of a lot of school events. But there was many days where I chose to stay home and play like a video game instead of going to like some place where they gave me free food and it was like a nice game that they played. Like I went to a couple events. I went to the Bob Ross painting thing. I went to like breakfast at 12 o'clock midnight thing. I went to a whole bunch of like Mario Kart nights and like stupid stuff like volleyball, like, you know, like a volleyball game sponsored by like UWM or something. And I just I went to those, but I did not go to every single one of them because I thought they were like kind of girly and like kind of weird because I would be the only one I knew going. But looking back at it, I had a blast at every school event I've ever been to. So there was no reason why I wouldn't have had a great time at the other school events I did not go to. Like think about it, I missed out on carving pumpkins, I missed out on like painting pumpkins, I missed out on like this whole like gardening like thing they did in Sandburg. I missed out on a lot of school events that would have been really beneficial. Like I missed out on this like resume building event or something like that. There's a lot of stuff that I really missed out on because I chose to stay inside. I could have met so many more people if I would have just gone to more events around the school. And that's just one thing I didn't do to the best of my ability my freshman year of college. And so that's why I'm telling all of you, if you got like, or if you're in high school going to college, or if you're in college right now, hit up every single school event that you can get your hands on, because it will definitely benefit you one way or another. Tip number 4. Second last tip of the vid. I don't talk a lot about this on the channel, so actually you probably wouldn't know this unless it's like, you know me, like IRL or something. But I'm like a big fan of the whole like getting out of your comfort zone, talking to new people, approaching people on the street and stuff like that, trying to get like just stuff going. And so that is why my tip number 4, which is something I did not do a whole lot my freshman year of college, is to approach people that I wanted to talk to. So for example, this could be cool people at the gym, girls that you think are attractive just walking around. This could be cool people you see at parties. This could be just like anyone that is like wearing something that you want to know what brand it is. Like literally anything, any reason to approach someone. That is one thing I did not do very often my freshman year of college. And I know what everyone's gonna think. You're gonna think like, you're gonna think and say, hey Bryce, that's not cool. Don't go approaching girls and talking to them because that's creepy. You don't want to be the guy that talks to people. You know what I mean? And I understand. I understand that mindset. But the one thing creepier than a guy going up to someone else and starting a conversation is the guy that sits back and just loses the opportunity of that whole conversation and therefore doesn't get anywhere and just stagnates his whole life. Damn, that went really dark. Okay, but anyway, yeah, that is one thing I didn't do very much of. I did that quite a bit compared to most people. Like I've approached multiple people just randomly on the street just to talk to them randomly in a really nice and professional way, of course. And I've like approached many girls like at parties, or whether I'm like just hanging out like at the gym or something, or I'm just like on the street. I've done that a few times. Not like in the 20s and 30s, but I've done it like 10 to 15 times. But I know for a fact I could have done it like probably 40 times. So I missed out on a whole lot of things, whether that be like friendships, just information, or like relationships. I missed out on a lot of that just because of the fact that I was too scared to go walk my ass up to someone and talk to them. So that is why my 4th tip, which is something I did not do a lot last year, is to approach more people that I wanted to talk to in college. Tip number 5. This is one thing that I did not do very much at all my freshman year of college. By the way, this changed completely my sophomore year of college, but my freshman year of college, I did not do this very well. So what I did not do my freshman year of college very well was go and visit teachers' office hours as much as I should have. I did visit office hours, I would say a relatively average amount of times, but in some classes that I truly needed help on, I did not go to every single office hour, and I did not go to every single review session. And I just remember being like, yeah, I have a B in math, you know, that's cool, we'll just, you know, we're good at math at the moment. And then I'll not go to that review session, and then when I take the test, I would have gotten like a D or something. And then I'd be like, well, what the heck, I did well on the homework, but I didn't do on the test. And I just, it clearly didn't work out because the stuff that they would have said in the review session was on the test. So I definitely would have learned something more if I went to the review sessions. And that is not something I did a whole lot my freshman year of college. Now, I don't even care. If I have a question, I'm gonna email my teacher. I'm gonna go to the review sessions. I'm gonna visit office hours. I'm gonna get my crafting gear. Like, they're gonna know my first name. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna know of Bryce because I'm gonna talk to them so much. That is my 5th tip and the 5th thing I did not do well my freshman year of college. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and be awesome.
Hero.